Oracle has two license offerings for Cloud Enterprise Performance Management Services Planning: Standard and Enterprise. Enterprise includes all functionalities included in Standard, as well as additional offerings and features. I'll first show you how to set up a planning application in a Cloud EPM Standard service. After you select the planning business process, you are taken to the planning landing page. You can create a standard planning application by stepping through the application creation wizard or by migrating an application snapshot. I'll create a new application. Enter a name and description for the application. Application names can contain up to 8 characters. You can't use spaces, special characters, and reserved words such as default, log, metadata, or temp. Then proceed to the next tasks. Your plans, forecasts, and reports are based on application details such as the calendar frequency, currency preferences, and cube options. Select the base time period and the years in your application calendar. After the application calendar is created, you can't change the base time period or reduce the number of years in the calendar. Service administrators can change names, descriptions, aliases, and ranges of the summary time periods in the hierarchy. Select the application's currency and indicate if you plan to use multiple currencies so that you can convert data into other currencies. EPM Task Manager is the default and recommended option for new applications. It provides centralized monitoring of all visible and automated tasks in the application. Sandboxes enable planners to keep their work private from other non-administrators as they develop their plans. Strategic modeling allows you to manage assumptions, model logic, and mix and match scenarios on the fly in seconds. Review your selections before initiating the creation of an application. The application creation process builds the planning application with the required dimensions and application details you specified. When the application process completes, you can choose to configure planning modules or complete the configuration later. Strategic modeling was enabled during the application creation process. If you want to work with planning modules, you can enable features for financials, workforce, capital, and projects. You can learn more about enabling and configuring planning modules by watching video tutorials and stepping through hands-on tutorials on docs.oracle.com. Now, I'll show you how to set up a planning application in a Cloud EPM Enterprise service. You can create an application by selecting one of the following options. Initializing the sample application creates a planning application with pre-built options. Create a new application allows you to step through the application wizard and select the application type and details based on your business requirements. Selecting Migrate allows you to import a planning application snapshot. You can explore the planning and budgeting process by creating the completed Vision sample application. The application includes artifacts such as forms, dashboards, and reports, as well as data so you can browse through the features that can help you optimize your planning process. When you are ready to create your own application, you can remove the existing application and create a new one. After the application is removed, you are asked to log back into your Cloud EPM service. Now, I'll create a new application. Enter a name and description. You can create one of the following application types: custom, freeform, modules, sales planning, strategic workforce planning, and cash forecasting. Application options vary slightly between application types. I'll create a custom application. For an overview of the supported application types, see the Take a Tour of Enterprise Planning video. Next, select application details such as the calendar options, currency preferences, and cube specifications. I'll be using EPM Task Manager and enabling sandboxes and strategic modeling. Next, review the dimensions and, if needed, make changes to the dimension name. You can create additional custom dimensions during this step. If you have a metadata import file ready, you can import dimensions here as well. You can always add dimensions and import dimension members later. For now, I'll leave the default selections. Always review your selections. If you need to make changes, return to the previous pages and modify your selections. When ready to proceed, click Create. After the application is created, a confirmation message is displayed. You can continue adding planning artifacts required by your organization. If you set up planning but later decide you want to explore another business process, you can run Recreate Service from the Administrator's menu. Keep in mind that this also removes the current application. When the process completes and you log into your Cloud EPM service, you will be returned to the Cloud EPM landing page of your selected license so that you can select a different business process. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.